It was a great weekend.
I love that Levity Club.
You like it too? I loved it. I fell in love.
The staff, everything about it is stellar.
Tremendous. The food was good.
The food is good.
The food is good. They're good. It was great. I love that. That's my new fucking favorite joint.
It's a great club.
At first, I looked at the ceilings. I'm like, fuck, the ceilings are high.
Yeah, and you're worried about the sound and how it's going to travel.
It's a beautiful room.
They've got it set up good.
Saturday night, I told you, some kid got hit in the head with a bottle.
You told me that yesterday.
Fucking tremendous.
He said it was the best night of his life.
Best night of his life.
He got hit in the head. It was his birthday.
Best night of his fucking life.
That's they're
man,
savages.
Let me tell you what happened Saturday night. That really doesn't happen a lot.
What's that?
But when it happens, it throws you off. Like, it hurts my feelings when it happens.
Yeah.
Okay. Every show was great. Saturday night, final show, you got to get hyped.
You got to get.
This is the first one that sells out.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers been waiting for you. They drove 6 hours. I go up there, everything's rocking and rolling. But at about the 18-minute mark, there's a guy that's just talking. And just talking. Like, in the first show, there was a girl, when the check came, she giggled. That shit I could deal with.
Yeah.
Okay? And I don't usually say anything bad. This guy kept going. I mean, after I'd say every joke, where's Lee?
He was talking to you?
And he was being annoying. People were looking at me, and I'm listening to this guy, and finally at the 42-minute mark.
He started at the 18-minute mark.
Yeah, and he just went straight.
And you didn't do nothing. You're just chilling in
Listen,
it.
if you give them attention,
because then you got to do it. You got to get into it.
I just stopped, and I go, do me a favor, bro. Stop it. And I went to say a joke, and he talked again. Oh. And I said, dog, please. And I said it again. I go, listen, the next time I got to ask you to fucking leave. And the room got silent, and that's it. You just lost the battle. You just lost the battle.
Yes.
But for some reason, I go, hey, none of you guys got my back. And now they all went bananas.
Yeah.
And the guy sat there glaring at me, all fucking pissed off all night. Embarrassing his wife, embarrassing the couple he came with. And I understand you listen to the podcast, but that gives you no right to act that way.
Right, because this isn't the podcast.
It's like me going to your fucking job and hitting you with a needle one time at the top of every minute.
On the most important part where you're trying to do, like a game of operation.
I would say a punchline, and he'd be like asking a stupid question. You gonna smoke reefer tonight, Joey? Are you gonna hang out, Joey? Are you gonna what the fuck? We'll get a baby. Like I finally answered him one time. I go, no, I got a 5:45 flight. I gotta get the fuck out of here. He's like, we'll get a babysitter. I go, listen, that's what the problem with America is. Everybody got a babysitter. And when the kid shows up with Milo Yiannopoulos at your door, you wonder what happened. Where did my parenting skills go wrong? Well, you got a babysitter. The babysitter sucked his dick and he liked it.
Yep.
So now what the fuck are you going to do? And the guy's name was Chuck. So
Chuck the fuck.
Chuck the fuck. Well, so I don't know if the guy liked that. He kept making little fucking remarks. Like, he was like Ed McMahon, but it was, I don't mind getting heckled. This guy wasn't heckling.
See, that's the thing. Like, it was a big difference. It's interrupting.
It was it's like when you try to fall asleep and somebody leaves the radio on too.
Yes.
That's the best way to describe it.
Yep.
And it's not loud at all, but you hear all the commercials.
Yes.
Do you slip in your tub? Call 1-800, don't slip no more. Social Security packages are discovered. You know what I'm saying?
2-300 Empire.
Yeah. You can hear that as a soft, like I don't mind that night. I like the sound of a fan. I like when I go to a hotel and I put it on high and I hear the fans.
Yeah, but that's different than like actual conversation.
Than that, it was just a little chatter and it was just stupid questions.
But the fact that it was to you is brazen. You know what I mean? Like some people are just talking and being interruptive to each other, but when he's talking to you, that's crazy.
It was crazy. But
that's crazy.
Every once in a while, you have those type of shows. When I was a feature act, I used to go off for no reason. And there's still a tape of me going off, opening up for Rogan in Ontario, maybe 12 years ago.
Yeah.
That people hated me for because there's times that there's a performer on stage. At that time, Joe Rogan was on Fear Factor. And let me tell you what used to happen.
Oh, God. I can't even imagine.
We're going back 2000. Joe Rogan was on Fear Factor. He was a very good-looking guy. Mm-hmm. So what happens? You've been in relationships before.
That's very presumptuous
when
of you.
You go to your boyfriend and go, hey, honey, I want to go see...
Ryan Reynolds naked.
No, I want to go see...
John Stamos fucking a goat.
No. I want to go see some... like remember for a while, these fucking good-looking guys got into bands and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like good-looking let's say like I'm just throwing this out there.
Yeah.
Like Gavin Rosdale. So you come to me.
Right.
I'm 26. I lift weights. I do steroids. You know, I love you. You know, I love you. My mother's going to love you. Okay. And one day at dinner, you go, guess what? I got us tickets to go see John Bon Jovi. So I like Bon Jovi. I love Bon Jovi since day one. But now in my demented self-esteem, low self-esteem mind, I popped the question, do you like Bon Jovi? No, I don't like Bon Jovi. So all of a sudden, in my demented head, you ever deal with somebody that jealous?
Yes.
I was that jealous, so I know exactly how this works. When you're that type of jealous, and all of a sudden, now, even though I like Bon Jovi, I fucking love Bon Jovi.
Yeah, Bon Jovi's old
I fucking hate Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi's a puke, okay? Fuck Bon Jovi. Last week, we were listening to Say Goodbye when I was sucking your dick in the car. Now you don't like Bon Jovi all of a sudden?
Yeah.
This guy came to a Joe Rogan show hating Joe Rogan. Sitting with a mug because his wife was like, yes, Joe Rogan.
Yep, in love.
So I go up. I'm just a shitty fat fuck, you know, and I'm trying to be cute. It's Joe Rogan's show.
Yep.
It's Fear Factor. I'm not going to go up there and be witty. I'm not going to win them over. I'm just killing fucking time and practicing new material.
Right.
This guy just started heckling. He started heckling. Fuck you and Joe Rogan, man. Fuck you and Joe Rogan. The poor girl was turning pink. This poor girl.
From the AIDS he gave her.
No, from the fucking embarrassment.
Yeah.
From the fucking embarrassment.
Because this guy is just, he's such an insecure twat.
And I've been there.
Everyone has.
I know what it's like when your girlfriend says, I'm going to see the Partridge Family. You like fucking...
The Partridge Family?
You like fucking Donny Osmond. You want to... In the 6th grade, I was in love with a girl. She liked Donny Osmond. Every time she put the Osmonds on, I'd cry in the corner like a pussy and throw a fit. What are your chances of meeting Donny Osmond? You're a fat fucking chick in New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? What was I thinking? You know, she wasn't a fat fucking chick. She was a hot